Hey, yo, hold up. Quick disclaimer. This podcast isn't intended to educate. Although you might get some knowledge, you might get some game, some insight and all that, but that's not what this is about, right? We're here to entertain. Also, understand the perspective you're going to hear may not reflect mine or my guests. It's just some shit we talking about, all right? Some of the stories are fabricated, some of them partially true. It's all in fun, not necessarily factual. You got to understand this. I'm here to pod. Welcome to Smooth Talks. Welcome back to Smooth Talks Podcast. I am your host, B Smooth. This is episode 3. Man, let me tell y'all, what a week, man. What a week. I know this pod is delayed. I know y'all been waiting on me. I ain't give y'all no schedule when they dropping or when the episode's coming, but if I give you 2 1 week, I'm sure you're expecting 2 every week. But yeah, man, they try to clip your boy, man. You know how things go. When you get a ball rolling, it's always a rock. They try to get in the road to try to stop you, man. Had this thing going. I just got a brand new MacBook, and the MacBook crashed on me, man. Crashed on me the day after I made the last pod. It just crashed out, wouldn't even turn on. Now, mind you, you guys may be asking, how in the hell did a MacBook crash? That's not possible. Well, it is if it's refurbished. Yeah, it was a refurbished MacBook, man. I tried to save a couple dollars, dog, you know. That shit backfired on me. So now I got a MacBook I gotta send back. But what I did was, I took my ass down to Apple and I just bought one. And that's the glory of being able to keep yourself prepared and have finances in order. If I would not have had that, you guys would not have pod. So it took a little extra time for me to get, everything in place. This pod will be a little outdated, man. This is from the, beginning of the week. This weekend, I'm talking a little bit about the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? A couple things like that. There was some content I already had, and I want to at least deliver it to y'all and not neglect you, at least a whole episode of my thoughts and feelings. So, yeah, man, so we're going to go ahead and get into it, man. Again, thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate everybody that's returning, that's been here, first time here. If you enjoy the content, man, just make sure you like, subscribe. That's what's going to keep me doing it, man. First thing I want to ask y'all is, I get y'all income tax yet? You know what I'm saying? Did y'all get y'all income tax yet? And is Elon still fucking with America's money? Because the two things are mutual. Now, I say this because if he's still fucking with America's money, keep him in there. Yeah, keep him in there. Man, he's sending that tax money fast as hell. Yes, sir. I'm not doing no complaining. I just did my taxes Tuesday. And I'm already rich. Elon sending them motherfucking funds out fast. But if he still got his fingers in the treasury, keep him in there. He got me my paper. I'm already rich. I'm about to buy a Ferrari driving monkey. Yep. You heard me right. Ferrari driving monkey. Name him X. Like little Elon. Elon for president. Cause he doing his thing in there, man. Did y'all see the meeting in the Oval Office the other day? Him and Trump, him and Trump had a meeting the other day in the Oval Office. Man, that shit was the wildest shit that ever happened in the White House. Guaranteed. Elon had his son in that motherfucker, dog, knocking shit over. In there, wiping boogers on windows and climbing under desks and shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen his little badass put his hand under the interviewer dress and say, grab the pussy. Like, where they get this little motherfucking rugrat from? You know what I'm saying? In the middle of the interview, grab the pussy. Yeah, Elon laughing. Like, what in the fuck is the world turning to? I can guarantee you George Washington is turning over in hell right now. I was going to say grave, but we know where he at. I can guarantee he's turning over in there right now. What in the fuck is happening to the White House? What are they doing? You know what I'm saying? Elon already chipped himself. They talk about microchipping people and shit. He already got one. Elon is the ultimate microchip. He look, sound, act like a robot. Just like one. He talk like a robot and overlord. He can't get 3 words out. We are investigating everything. It's like, wait, what? What? Only thing dude can say clearly is there's a lot of fraud and misuse. There's so much fraud and misuse. You know what I'm saying? He funny online, though. Elon definitely funny online. I don't know if y'all on Twitter. If you on Twitter or X, you should go check him out. He got some funny ass clips on Twitter. I've been going down rabbit holes on that shit, though. Twitter, I don't really use that whole TikTok thing, but Twitter stuff like that, I be going down rabbit holes. Not too long ago, I seen the clip of Nikki Parker racing Money Mike. For those that's not cultured, that's Monique, the actor, and Cat Williams, the actor, both comedians. I know I'm not the only one that was praying, if you've seen that race, that she did not fall. I mean, I was literally hoping she did not fall. And she did. But in the back of my head, I had a little smirk. I could kind of see it happen. I could see Cat standing there just laughing at her. You know what I'm saying? Cat Williams, he once said that he was a track star back in school. If you ever heard that interview, he said he was a track star back in school. I didn't believe it when he said it. Yeah, I'm sure you don't either. He also said he was special in school. And I'm assuming special in school. You know what I'm saying? Like middle lunchroom special. And most comedians were. Most comedians, they were. And, you know what I'm saying? And if that case, yeah. Track star makes sense. Track star makes sense. Field day used to be lit for them. For real. I mean, think about it. Field day, they was turned. They was lit. I used to be dead ass jealous watching them on field day. They out there racing without using it. They out there running, but using somebody else's legs. Think about that. Man, school used to have them old ass teachers out there pushing them around the track. Tired as fuck running, pushing a 17-year-old man around this motherfucking track in the heat. Round of applause for all the hard workers out there, man. Yeah, man. Keeping up with the kids ain't easy. Trust me, it's not easy to deal with. I know. I got 3 of my own. Yeah, I got 3. I had 4, but I gave one of them away. One of them had to go. I'm just bullshitting, man. I still got all 4 of my rugrats. I'm not giving up none of my kids. I don't know what people think. Like, people be giving up their kids. That's my child tax credit at the end of the year. What the fuck I look like giving up one of them? They bring me money back at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I thought. And then furthermore, my daughter, she's just at the age to where now she's old enough for me and my wife to go out, get drunk, without stressing and calling all night. We ain't got to worry about shit. She old enough that she can handle shit. You know what I'm saying? We recently celebrated my wife's birthday in downtown Nashville. Lit. We went to a spot called Game Terminal. It's a pretty cool vibe, man. It was all right little spot. We done been there before. And it's a pretty good time, man. Especially when you off a few caps. You know what I'm saying? Then you really have a good time. And if you know, you know. We was out there for 5 hours laughing at these little bad, dirty ass kids running around out there. Man, I ain't trying to talk about nobody but they was dirty, bad as hell. They was out there taking people cornhole bags and spilling people alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the kids, but their time was up at 8 o'clock and I was not changing it. Somebody walked by, hey man, sorry. I said, nah, I'm just waiting on 8. Yeah, it's a hard 8 time for the kids. And you know what I'm saying? Me and my wife was thinking, it's like, well, is it like the last call type of thing for alcohol? Like, are they walking around tapping parents and kids on the shoulder? Hey, rally up all your shit. Ready to turn it in. It's almost time to go. It's 7:45. You know what I'm saying? Man, there was so many kids out there. I wouldn't be surprised if they was like rallying the troops like that. If they was going out there and just like accumulating the kids, like, hey, come on. We got a van outside for y'all. Come on, it's time to go. I wouldn't blame them. You know what I'm saying? There was so many out there. If me and my wife hadn't have been on a trip, I probably would have been tripping. It was a lot of kids, though. They was doing whatever they want. Like, teenagers getting dropped off up there left and right. Just doors closed and just dropping kids off. Teenagers getting Ubers up there. They Ubering themselves up there and shit. They jumping up by themselves. 12, 13, 14. I seen that shit and couldn't believe it. Although, that shit more common than I thought. Mom, send me $30. I'm Ubering to the mall. Give me $15, Mom. I'm going to the corner store. Couldn't imagine. I would never let my jet Uber around Nashville. Never. Nashville? Fuck no. And they snatching kids, adults, dogs. Ain't shit safe out here in Nashville, man. They taking everything out here, man. Watch your kids, man. Protect your kids at all costs. Shit's not safe. Super Bowl was a classic. Fuck whoever didn't like it. Patrick Mahomes collapsed. Dead ass collapsed. The Eagles beat on that boy all game. They beat on that light-skinned boy all game. By the time he left the game, he was bloodshot red. He was leaving the stadium just as red as his uniform. And think about that. He was leaving red, but came in green. He came in wearing that Philadelphia green shit, looking goofy as hell with that goofy ass haircut and them glasses. Green suit was fire though. I ain't gonna cap. That shit was hard. He should have let, you know what I'm saying, somebody else wear that shit. But come on, bro. How you gonna troll before the game and get your ass beat like that? He trolling these folks before the game with a fire ass suit and then go out there and get your ass beat. For those that don't know, I don't care if you care or not care, but Travis Kelce is retiring this year. He's not playing no more. He's done. Hang it up. Just a heads up that care. I don't. All right. During the game, I cut my pop's hair. It's been a while since I did that. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, hairline still solid as hell. I'm talking about his shit still fire. Fuego hairline still at his age. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, my shit thinning out already. How in the fuck is that even happening? My shit thinning out already. His shit still crispy. How's my hairline going before my pops? That shit blows my mind. I don't get it. Probably all these hats I be wearing, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be doing that spray paint shit like the rest of these cats, yo. If my shit go like that, I'm chopping my shit off. A shit show. My shit coming down. It's coming down. I'm not doing all the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Men in their hairlines, man, they try to keep them at all costs. You know what I'm saying? They try to keep them at all costs. The whole time, just let it go. I think you need to let it go. Okay. TKO. Hey. That's that shit. I think you better. My bad. I don't know. Also, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all dudes, y'all going to get in these spray paint shit in y'all head, and then that shit looking good for 2 days. And then for 2 weeks, that shit look trash, and then you upset. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making it too easy for them barbers. They ain't even got to work hard no more. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even got to work hard no more. All they got to do is have good airbrush skills. All you know how to do is airbrush good. Walk in the shop and tell them, hey, I don't want that spray paint shit on my head. They might kick you out. You don't want what? Nah, but you gotta get it, man. I ain't did no regular hairline in 2 years. And they charge you for it. Give you a half-ass job and charge you double the money. $60 for this half-ass job with the spray paint on your shit. I'm glad they came out with a better type spray, though. I had that black shit running down your face for years. Niggas be in the club, had that shit all over your white t-shirt. Yeah, yo, it's crazy. Hey, K-Dot performance was fuego, straight fire. If you ain't like it, you part of the problem. Yep. His performance was fire. People wanted to hear him perform other songs. For what? I mean, I get it, but I think he did exactly what was needed. He could have came out there and played Be Humble, Sit Down. Nah, fuck all that. Everyone's saying he could have left off Not Like Us. Well, he not performed Not Like Us. That's his biggest song to date. And if he would have performed it, or if he didn't perform it, either way it was a lose-lose. Either way, it wouldn't have mattered. I'm glad he performed it. And he called out the Canadian. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Did anybody call the Canadian yet, though? Did y'all check on that boy? Did y'all check on him? That shit was heavy. And I misspoke. Right? On the last pod, I think it was, or maybe the first pod, I said that Drake was going to undead himself. Yeah, he didn't have the chance to. K-Dot officially murdered that boy. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that when it got to that A minor spot, they silenced the entire all the audio. Let the crowd hear A minor, 50,000 kids. Told y'all that's what was gonna happen. Told y'all it was gonna happen. Hey, check this out real quick. Quick conspiracy moment. All right, think about this. Kendrick was beefing with Drake, right? During the whole presidential race. All right. K-Dot won the battle, right? Against the Canadian rapper. Okay? Not Like Us was the nail in the coffin. That's what finalized it. All right? Although he was winning before, that's what kind of like solidified the win. Then Trump wins the presidential race all around the same time, right? See where I'm going with this? Now, Trump is beefing with Canada over some tariff shit. You know, it's that paper, it's that money. Trump is the first president in history to be at a live football event. Yes, sir. First one to go to the Super Bowl. When Kendrick performs, They Not Like Us. They Not Like Us. They Not Like Us. American flags everywhere. Coincidence? Maybe. Am I reaching? Maybe. Or is K-Dot and Trump all in a break the system text thread? Ooh, huh? They might all be in the same break the system text thread. You know what I mean? Why you thought about that, huh? Or is K Dot and Trump all in the same break the system text thread? Very much possible. They could be all in cahoots with each other. Hey, yo, I'm sick of this, yo. I'm sick of the music industry. I'm taking all, let's tear all of it down. Hey, Kada, I need you to drop it. They not like us, so we can get on, Canada ass. Ooh. I'm cooking. I'm get this brain running. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir. Then they recently had Big Dank. That's her name, Big Dank. They recently had Big Dank on the Breakfast Club. For some reason, when I say her name, I gotta say it like that. Big Dank. Big Dank is the young lady that the Uber driver wouldn't let her get in the Mercedes E-Class. Yeah, that was kind of a touchy situation right there. Cause I kind of felt for her, but I did feel kind of like, come on, man, you're doing a little much right now for this. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, the interview on the Breakfast Club, when they had her on there, it seemed like a spectacle. It definitely started out like a spectacle. It got a little real later on, but it started out like a spectacle. The young lady weighs about 575 pounds, right? That's what she at. She weighs about 575 pounds, all right? They had a fucking computer chair for her to sit in. Yeah, a regular fucking computer chair. The computer chair was too small. Well, no shit, right? Who would expect that? And she actually tried to sit in the motherfucker. I would have walked up, seen it in the meeting. I was like, yeah, come on, dog. She ended up asking for another chair. They brought her a whole couch. Like, what the fuck? They brought her a whole couch out, right? That first 5 minutes almost seemed orchestrated to me. It seemed like they manufactured that whole thing like, hey, yo, the shit pissed me off. But she sat on the couch, took up the end of the whole couch. Yeah, I had to pull back. Now, Shorty also said that she could fit in Charlemagne's Prius. She said she could fit in Charlemagne's Prius. I could barely fit in a Prius. And don't let that go over your head. Why the hell does Charlemagne have a Prius? But anyways, she also said that her and her family of 5 all rode around in the PT Cruiser. Yeah, 3 of them was big. I don't see it. See, when I grew up, we had that little plastic game, right? It had like the different squares, the shapes, the stars, and it had like an octagon shape. You had to like pit them inside the little ball. Yeah, nah, I don't see 5 of them being able to fit in a PT Cruiser. All right, I pray she continue to work hard, continue her journey. She's doing major things. Power to you, Big Dank. Down 80 pounds so far this year. Keep working, baby. You can do it. So proud of you, and fuck that Lyft driver. Dead ass. Keep doing your thing, girl. A question for the talkers out there. I got a question for all the talkers out there. A little bit of homework. If you made it this far on the podcast and you always locked in with me, man, so I appreciate it. This is a quick one, as I mentioned, man. Just want to get a little bit in here, man. Let y'all know I'm still here. I'm not going no motherfucking weird. Y'all gonna get sick of me. But real quick, man. Question for all the talkers out there, man. I want y'all to drop this in the comments down below. If the family's extra spending is gone for the month, right? So meaning you got your savings, you got your rainy day funds, you got your investments over here, right? So say the extra spending of your entire budget is gone, all right? But something small maybe wants it. And the reason I say want it is because most of what we say we need is really a want, all right? Like, there's very limited things that we actually need. Most of it is a want, all right? If that extra spending is gone and we have something kind of small or minute that we want or need, should we go into savings for it? Right? Or just say no. Meaning, if there's something small or minute that you want to get or something you may need to purchase, is it okay to say, all right, well, look, I'm going to go into savings and use that for this? Although, the extra funds is gone. Because this is kind of something that would be considered extra, right? I want to know, man, drop in the comments what you think about this episode, about the topic, man. I want some feedback. I want some comments. I need to get y'all in here involved with me, man. I need some talkers in here with me. But thanks for being here. I really appreciate y'all, man. Short pod. Be coming back again. I'm going to try to hit y'all across the head one more time this week, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to deliver at least 2 a week for y'all, man, and keep y'all engaged, keep y'all coming back. Again, man, thank you for being here. I am your host, B Smooth. This is Smooth Talks Podcast, and we out, man. Doses.